Howdy, Vortex. So I am on my way to the auto shop to give Fiona a bath. I'm kidding. Holy shit, did you hear that? That car needs a bath. Impeccable timing, Amy. Impeccable timing. Thank you. No. She needs an internal bath. So she's getting her oil changed, and she's also getting her tires rotated. Now the tire rotation is actually free. Don't you love free shit? I know you do. Everybody does, whether they admit it or not. Luckily, this free shit isn't being offered by the Democratic Party, so it's legit. Such a good joke. Yeah. They're all useless, are they not? And they really are. I'm sure that there are plenty of people in the vortex that will echo this sentiment, but I think that all of the political parties need to be completely demolished. The Libertarian Party would work if they applied agorism, but if they applied agorism, it wouldn't be a party. It would just be people doing their own thing, saying fuck the government. I'm reading this book right now. I'll show you guys. It's written very elementary style, which I like, and not just because I'm ADD, and so it's almost impossible for me to pay attention to anything, but I like this book because it's just written very simplistically, and I'm the kind of person, it takes me a while to understand something sometimes, and so economics is fairly difficult for me to process, but one of my favorite conspiracy people has mentioned this guy a lot, and you know that it's definitely the right philosophy if not many people know about it, and the only people that do know about it are really, really cool and authentic and do their own thing and hate the state. That's good news. But I know a lot of people think that this particular time and age is doomsday. And don't get me wrong, I've definitely gone there in my head. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The news cycle moves pretty fast, but nowhere near as fast as Amy Gross's head, okay? Because we've already died, the world has already ended, we're already in heaven, we're already in hell, we're already in purgatory. We're still in purgatory. So, quite a bit can happen in this cranium of mine in a very, very short period of time. So, yeah, man. I'm trying to take a break from all that stuff. So, if I want to know what's going on, I'll wait. I mean, the news is fake anyway. Everything is bullshit. It doesn't matter what angle it's coming from. It's bullshit. And even if it's slightly more realistic, it's still just a speculation. So really the only thing that you can rely on is what you know in your heart to be true. And, experiences that you've had. And, knowledge that you've picked up based off of those experiences. And nobody is teaching people how to rely on themselves or their own intellect or their own experience, or nobody's telling anybody, hey, why don't you do your own research? Why don't you ask questions and look up a lot of stuff, you know? I got into an argument with my mother yesterday. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. I saw a sign that said heroes work here, and it's for a hospital. I get it. I'm not trying to downplay the virus or anything, because I know it's a real thing, and I know that it has hurt people and killed people. I get that. A friend of mine, her mother-in-law passed away. Now, she had pre-existing conditions, though. So it has a lot more to do with that than it does the actual virus, but, you know, I just think that they're blowing it way out of proportion, and, you know, it's obvious propaganda whenever you're trying to make somebody feel like a hero. I mean, here's the thing. People that work at hospitals that save lives are already heroes, okay? So the fact that they're doing that is, okay, it's demeaning. It's demeaning to people that are in the medical field, because they legitimately want to help people, okay? It's demeaning to them, and it's definitely demeaning to people, you know, like, because I see this a lot. Be a hero, wear a mask. Oh. God, what's the point of being a firefighter, you know? You could just fucking put on a mask and accomplish the same shit. You know? I mean, like, what's the point? What's the point in being a doctor? Or what's the point in being a nurse? If you could just put on a mask and be a hero, you know? Like, it's just so retarded. Everything is so retarded. Anyway, they're trying to encourage an already predictably stupid public to do the right thing. And I get it. I really don't mind the mask as much as a lot of people. But if it actually helped, that would make sense. But there's just too much information out there that indicates that it doesn't do diddly squat. So it's obviously not about that. But anyway, let's move on. I don't know what I was talking about, because I always get distracted by this stuff, because they just want this to be in everybody's mind. I'll be honest with y'all, I forget about it sometimes. I'm probably the only person in the entire world that forgets that this pandemic is going on, you know, because I'm just always in my own little world. So I'm like, why are they wearing masks? Oh yeah, fuck it. But yeah, so I am at the auto shop now, and yeah, I do a lot of research, and it's really important that people do a lot of research, because if they don't, they're going to be a dunderhead. Who wants to be a dunderhead? I don't. It's not cool to be a dunderhead. It's not cool to not know what you're talking about and just recite a bunch of verbatim. Is that the right word? No, it's not the right word, but I think you know what I'm getting at, Vortex. Information, verbatim. Well, people do cite stuff verbatim. Like, it's funny because, like, you know, if you talk to a sheep, they'll say something exactly the way that, like, the news media says it, and I'll be like, oh, where did I hear that? Like, where did I hear those exact words? Oh, Washington Post. Okay. Or, you know, I'll hear it on, like, any regular news, like the local news, they all say the same shit. It's pretty crazy how people still trust these pieces of garbage, okay? Because they're literally paid to just brainwash the public with this fucking panic porn, you know? And I'm not cool with that. And I'm not going to pretend that I'm cool with that. Because these people are scum, and they are destroying so much by pretending that they're doing the opposite, which is absolutely sick. And so, regardless of the severity of this virus, it really is unnecessary. Everything that they're doing is unnecessary, and they know it. But I'm just over it, y'all. I'm just over it. But I don't feel like getting in arguments with people about it, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth their time, you know? I think for myself, and I'd be the last person in the world to refuse to do something if it actually helps somebody. But, you know, if it's not, and they're just saying that it does because they want to control us, then I'm obviously not going to be in favor of that. But anyway, I need to go inside and get this all change happening. So, see ya.